All right, guys, this is Pete's second challenge lock from Team Restall, United Kingdom. It's a Yale that he turned into a training lock. Keys are still mummied here, and I guess after this one we'll go ahead and take a look at those keys. But I didn't want to do it on the first one because that would not be fair. All right, we can clamp this dude down. That's not going anywhere. Let's try the same thing we did last time. I'm going to use the same pick, I think. Move that a little bit and zoom in for you. All right. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, it's just there's warding on this Yale style keyway. This is 23 thousandths thick, so it's just not going to squeeze up in that warding. So we got to deviate. Let's try something a little thinner. I'm going to try a 15 thousandths. See if we can get that up in there. That works perfect. And I am counting 5. 5 plugs, 5 pins. That's a good number. Alright, see if we can get start with a thick one. And that almost goes in there. Not quite though, just a little, just the tip of that goes in. So go to the white one, which is 1 millimeter or 36 thousandths. See if that fits. There we go. That's what I like about these different widths. You can fit it very, very closely to the thickness that you need. All right, light tension. And I'm wondering, here we go, that was pin 4. If Pete used the same type of alien technology in here. I'm getting a little bit of feedback there on pin 2. Okay, that was good. And pin 1's okay. Got a little bit of false set going. Okay, a counter rotation on 4. Come on. Come on. Even the 15 thousandths doesn't want to get up in there. There we go. Oh. That was not expected. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at Pete's lock, see what he's got inside there. I only think I picked 2, maybe 3 pins. Again, very, very light tension, just like that Union. Let's go ahead and take a look at the keys. Okay, we're looking for a Yale. That's probably not that one. ASEC. It'll be the last one we look at. There we go. All next to last one we looked at. Let's make sure the key works. And it does. All right, the very end ones are very, very low cut. Maybe I brushed against them. Yeah, I can't explain that. That went very, very easy. All right, let's get into it. Let's take a look at all this stuff. Get the pin board. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Where in the heck did that come from? That looks like, if I can pick it up, that looks like something that goes up there. He might have been down here. There, that's where he was. I didn't even see him fall out. Oops. Don't want to do that, do we? Okay. Okay, we don't want the pins lined up with that slot, so I'm going to turn it like that. And hope there's no T-pins to fall into that groove. You know, there probably are, because Pete put T-pins in his other lock, so it's likely he put them in this one as well. So I'm going to grab a shim. Try to short circuit that. Easy, Bill. That's really tight. Okay, the best I can hope for is to bridge that gap, and it's really tight. And we got lucky, which explains most of my career. Okay, I'm not seeing any threads right away. I've got a very long standard, and standard. Look how long these guys are. My gosh, you got to go to the intersection to turn those things around. Nothing unusual inside of here. No countermilling, no other alien technology. So it must all be upstairs in the Bible. Okay, look at that. He just barely, oh, I got the shim in there. Let's put that back and pull that shim out. All right, let's try that again. There we go. All right, looks like a spool. Commercial. Number 2 is a serrated. Looks like an ASA serrated. Next is another spool. Notice how the springs are coming out at different heights, so it looks like he might have stretched some and shrunk others. Next one is another spool. And the last one is a standard. And that is it. I'm going to be a little more careful this time, but when we look in here, take a look at the springs. Most of them are riding flush with the top, and number 2 is sticking way up. So let's take a look at number 2. He looks like a standard length pin, unmodified. And let's just pull one of these out at a time. He also looks like a standard. He's a little bit smashed though. It's a little bit shorter. So maybe all of these are standard springs and only 2 has been stretched. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. I think 2 is the only one that's been kind of lengthened by stretching. All right, here's what we're looking at. Nothing too spectacular, I gotta say. No threadings there. Aha, I see the weirdness. When we look in the Bible, looks like pin number 1 is threaded, and that is it. Pin number 1 only. And pin number 1 didn't have serrated, it had a spool in it. So there you go, the Yale Challenge Lock from Team Restall in the United Kingdom. Thanks for your time, stay safe, stay legal.